I'm with Krystyn Strother in beautiful Tulum, Mexico at Amansala. Yes, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for asking me to be here.
Oh my God,
Awesome.
I'm so excited to share you with my followers because you're just so amazing and we've had such a great time. Tell me, how did you come to practice yoga?
I came to practice yoga starting when I was 22. My best friend Ashana had started practicing Ashtanga yoga and loved it, fell in love with it from the first day, and she said, "You have to do this, you'll love it, you gotta try it out." So I went to my first Ashtanga class with her and thought I was gonna die.
Right.
It was really hard. It was really, really amazing though, and sort of took it not very seriously. It was more of sort of a fitness. It felt really good. My muscles would hurt afterwards, and started practicing a little more regularly. Kind of fell out of practicing about a year later, and then my best friend Ashana, who got me into it, wanted to be a teacher, and she was really finding herself in it, passed away. She got in a car accident, and about 6 months later I thought I owed it to her,
Very cool.
to myself, to try and get back on my mat and do it, and I tried, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It was one of the most emotional yoga classes I ever took with our original teacher.
Right.
And I didn't return to my mat again for another 6 months, and the next time I did, been on it almost every day.
Awesome. That is an amazing story. And can you tell me how it's impacted your life?
It's changed my life more than just impacted. It's made me happy from the inside out, not just that happiness that you get from a bowl of ice cream or or something superficial. It's a happiness that I have found that I can tap into whenever I want.
Awesome.
Cultivated that within me. It's made me aware and mindful and compassionate.
Awesome. You know, it's so funny because one of the things that I think we've talked about and discovered while I've been here, so many people are intimidated by yoga. What would you say to someone who still will not go to a class, just thinks that I can't do it? What would you say to them?
I would kind of smile and giggle in that way that I do, and tell them to just come and try and roll out your mat, and not be afraid to fall over, and not be afraid to struggle, because we all struggle physically and emotionally and mentally in every single class. Even those people that you see who are going through those poses so beautifully are struggling with something, if not physically, mentally, and emotionally. And just to try it, just to try. That is the scariest thing, is just getting over that first try, and to come with a smile. You know, it's like, I always encourage people to smile while they're practicing yoga.
Very cool.
It just makes it more fun, and to laugh, and to just have fun with it, and not take it so seriously.
Well, you make it so approachable. And one of the things that I'm interested too in sharing with my friends is, tell me a little bit about, you're not always here. You also lead excursions, you do other things. Can you tell me a little bit about that so I can put your website?
Yeah. Back home in Portland, Oregon, I run a business called Nomad. We do outdoor adventure tours. We call it Yoga Adventures, or Adventures in Wellness. We do multi-sport activities. We do these week-long trips. Usually you come, you have myself and my business partner are both very different yoga teachers, so you'll hopefully like one of us. We do a different trip every day, so we'll do whitewater rafting one day, and then we'll go learn how to rock climb the next day, or bike the rim of Crater Lake the next day.
Sweet.
All inclusive. It's really great. We just try to instill this sense of wellness and balance, well-being, that being active and being a part of your community doesn't have to be a chore. It can just be something that you integrate into your everyday life. instead of going to a gym, go for a hike in your backyard.
Nice.
Great.
Last but not least, if you had to say one thing about yoga to perhaps even someone in another part of the world, like to capture what our experience has been here, what would you say?
That's a big question,
Yeah,
Stephanie.
it is. Okay. So sorry.
It's about exploration. It's about exploring yourself and exploring the people around you and the people that you meet. Exploring new sensations physically and internally, and about just embracing that exploration and embracing the fear.
Sweet.
And embracing the results.
Yeah. Fantastic. Great advice. How can someone find you?
You can find me, you can email me at Krystyn, Krystyn, @travelnomadic.com, or find me on Facebook, Misfit Yoga, all one word. Misfit, like I'm a misfit.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Namaste.